Welcome back to the last in the series of the authentic style curries, but it's not the end of the channel because next up we've got the 30-minute series back in action with all of your favourite style BIR curries for 4 people with that lovely BIR signature gravy. We're going to be doing Jira chicken, a Kashmiri Rogan, among many others. But today I am going to be cooking a lovely Indian restaurant style staff curry. Now, I did one of these quite a few years ago, so I thought it was time for a different recipe because these recipes are so different from restaurant to restaurant. We've got an all new staff curry recipe, which I hope you're going to enjoy. I'm drinking a lovely Lowenbrau beer from my beer keg pull machine. If you haven't got one, go and get one. They're worth every penny. But you need to get a gym subscription too because you might put on the pounds. Cheers, everyone. What's a staff curry? Well, the clue's in the name. The staff of Indian restaurants tend not to eat the curries that they serve from their Indian restaurant menus, like your Rogans, your Madras, Vindaloos, Doppias, Boonas, Tikka Masalas. No, they basically, at the end of the evening, will get a big stock pot, throw loads of fresh ingredients in, ginger, garlic, chilies, spices, onions, chicken, lamb, mutton, all kinds, and they come up with an authentic style Desi themed curry that they'll all eat themselves. Now today we're going to be using chicken thigh that's skinless but on the bone, and make sure you have 1 kilo after the skins have been removed, or if you've bought them already skinless. Now you don't have to use on the bone, but the reason they use bone in meats is because it gives more flavour to the curry gravy. Now I know my fans, and I know many of you are not fans of bone in chicken or lamb, so you can use boneless chicken thighs, you can use chicken breast fillets, lamb, your choice. Doesn't change the recipe. As usual, let's go through the ingredients, but don't worry if you can't catch everything I say because I will be writing all the ingredients in the description box below. So all you need to do is screenshot your phone and then go shopping. I'm not going to mention all the amounts here again because I'm listing it in the ingredients. It makes my job a little bit easier. Thanks for understanding. Right, so let's go through all the ingredients. Right, here we've got some black mustard seeds, we've got some peppercorns, we've got some kasuri methi, some cardamom pods, some fresh coriander, we've got 2 tablespoons of double concentrate tomato puree and a cinnamon stick. On this plate we've got quite a plethora of spices, but we've got 2 different types of chilli. We've got Kashmiri mild chilli to give the curry a nice stain, and we've got some hot chili powder. We've also got some turmeric, some mild Madras curry powder, or you can use Basar curry powder or mixed powder. We've got some garam masala, some coriander powder and some cumin powder. I've got 3 frozen cubes of ginger garlic paste. If you have fresh, even better, onto a winner. Here I've got 6 freshly sliced bird's eye green chilies and 2 tins of Toms. Here I've got 2 very large onions sliced and 200 ml of veg oil, not my favourite oil, but we've got to stick to what they do in the restaurant. 200 ml of oil. You can also use olive oil if you've got inflammatory disease like arthritis or osteoarthritis. I've got 1 kilo, as I said, of bone-in thighs. They're skinless, and once they've been skinned, they weigh 1 kilo. They're just here. And also I've got a nice pint of beer. Can't cook without it. This is a therapy session for me. I hope it is for you. Let's start cooking. Right, because I'm outside and it's a little bit blustery as usual, weather's unpredictable, I'm using an induction portable hob, electrical. Coming really useful during this series. It's been amazing for me. So I'm going to stick that on, maximum power, and the first thing is to heat up the oil. Once you've got your oil nice and warm, let's fry the woody spices. So throw in your piece of cinnamon, your black mustard seeds, your nice black peppercorns, uncrushed, and the cardamom pods. Now it's really good to add these first because they give a good indication as to how warm or hot your oil is. Now you can see they're blistering already and popping, and that's a good sign. So that means we're nearly ready to put in the onions. Right, they're starting to pop, so let's go in with these lovely sliced white onions. You can use red onions if you have red, it's not important. Right, now with the onions, we're not going to brown them too much, we're going to sweat them off. Have you been fortunate enough to eat a staff curry in an Indian restaurant? I mean, it's very rarely on the menu. I actually don't think I've ever seen it on the menu. But if you asked for it, because some Indian restaurants will give you it if you ask for it. It's what they eat, it's what they enjoy, with a nice roti or naan bread, really mop up those lovely flavours. And you know, they're really cooked with passion and love. I've actually seen quite a few chefs all take turns to throw their spice of choice in to the curry, and what they end up with is a Desi style concoction. It should be really called concoction curry in my opinion. A little more thought has gone into this one and the process. Right, let's throw in some bay leaves for what they're worth. I've never really known what bay leaves do to a dish, but it sounds good and it looks nice in the curry. But let's give a bay leaf a benefit of doubt and let it impart its magic, if it does have any. After frying the onions for around 5 minutes, we can add the ginger and the garlic paste. I find adding it a little bit later better, because ginger garlic can burn and give a bitter taste. So just stir that in, give that a minute or so. Even at this early stage, it's actually smelling really nice, and you'll wonder why you haven't started cooking curry a lot sooner. Now, one of the things that made me really interested in curry was the use of spices. I remember my mum would buy the odd spice of turmeric or cardamom pods. She'd have cumin powder, and she used to buy just generic curry powder. And I was so fascinated by all these powders and how Asians, especially like on the subcontinent, Pakistan, Bangladesh, how they would use them and be masters over them. All these Asian grandmothers and housewives and etc. that would use these spices with such prowess. Well, of course, I've been doing this 11 years now and I think I know what I'm doing. Right, so now we've been frying these for about 7 minutes, and we're going to add the whole lot of spices in one go. So let's bloom those spices. Don't need to fry the spices for long because we don't want them to burn. That is absolutely looking beautiful. Now we're going to add the chilies, coat the chicken in all this wonderful masala. Oh, beautiful already, doesn't it? And now we're going to add 2 tins of tomatoes. And now we're going to add half a pint of best beer. Just kidding, I'm going to get some water to put in that. Bear with me. Sorry about that, folks. So 200 ml of water. Right, we're going to put the lid on and we're going to leave that for around 40 minutes. This is quite a quick curry. It's all going to be done in an hour. And I'll see you then. Enjoy. Right, so I better get this finished before it starts pouring down. It's already spitting with rain and I've got all my electrical gear out here with me. Let's check on this lovely curry. 3, 2, 1. Wow, look at that. There we have all the oil separation. Beautiful, beautiful, deep, vibrant red colour. Give that a stir. Let's get the LED cam. Look at that, look at those beautiful colours. Right, this is nearly ready. I've got a teaspoon and 1/4 of salt here. Add the salt to taste, yeah? And a tablespoon of kasuri methi. We want to turn that into a nice fine powder. Stir that through. That looks absolutely beautiful, doesn't it? And then we're going to add some lovely fresh coriander. Let it snow, let it snow. Oh my God, I'm going to be in for a treat with this one. Staff curry. And if there's any of you Asian chefs that are watching this that don't have this recipe, feel free to cook this for the staff, you know. Well, let's just give that a tiny little taste, see if it needs any adjusting. Oh, that's a lovely curry, that. Right, now it's time to plate up. Put some fresh coriander on the top. Absolutely beautiful. Let me take some pictures. Right, so let's have the all-important taste test. A bit of the chicken. Chicken is ever so tender already. Beautiful curry. Probably needs a little more salt. Oh, beautiful. That is amazing. Oh my God, that is so nice. Almost tastes a little rogany. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tell all your friends. Let's get up to 200,000. And I want at least 50 likes for this video and at least 10 comments. So leave your comment in the comment section below. I'll see you soon with the all new 30-minute series. Got a bit of chilli there. I love you and leave you. I'm Al, and I'm out of here.